Welcome all to AFS Solutions practical case study. Today we will be learning about Janus motherboard Intel A13302. Okay, see, I have connected the DC connector. I am going to the DC supply reading, and here I have my 30 millisecond switch. When I just watch both carefully on and off, you can see I am getting triple digit. Okay, 30 millisecond on and off. You can see it is showing me triple digit. Again, I will show you in a zoom format. You can see I am getting triple digit. Means there is something short in this motherboard. Now let us check in the multimeter all the coil values. First we will check the coil value of the standby section. You can see I am getting triple digit. Second, triple digit. Fourth, RAM section is good. 1 volt line, even this is good. Core section, even this is good. So what is the problem in the motherboard? So that this is giving me a short. Okay, point number 1. Now we'll go to the RTC. So we'll check in the RTC section. Now we'll check in the RTC section. If we come here, this is our RTC diode. We'll keep at the top. We can see that the multimeter is showing me completely short. So now I will reverse the board. I have removed the base also. So after removing the base, now we will go to the RTC caps. Let me show you in my monitor RTC for the RTC caps. So it will be here. Yes, you can see I have removed both the RTC. Okay, I have removed both the RTC caps. So now let us check in the multimeter. The value at these capacitor points. First I am keeping at this point. You can see my multimeter is showing me completely short. If I keep at this point, you can see my multimeter is showing me completely short. Okay, what are these two capacitors? It is nothing but my RTC section C1122 and C1121. So these are my RTC caps. Okay, the reason why I am shooting this video is after shifting this or removing these two capacitors, I have done isolation here. You can see I have completely done isolation. After doing the isolation also, still at this point, if I am getting any short, that means this board is non-repairable. See, trust me, the coil values are good. Okay, the coil values are good. Okay, and even the BIOS pin number 8, let me show you BIOS pin number 8, even this will be good. See here, I am checking at BIOS pin number 8. BIOS pin number 8, check, show, it is showing me good. But in the CPU, the PCH part is short. Okay, the PCH part is short, and this CPU cannot be repaired. Don't waste your time in doing all the circus. The 30 millisecond trick was a very beautiful clue to understand that this board is not repairable. Okay, sometimes what happens in some scenario, these RTC capacitors might be faulty. Okay, these RTC capacitors might be faulty. Okay, so if I change this RTC capacitor, it will get ready. So here there is some water corrosion. Maybe there was some water filled in this and it has got damaged. And sometimes what happen for the RTC, this diode may be faulty. Okay, this diode may be faulty. So I had done the isolation also, still there is no result. So the one word answer is, in some cases where the RTC is not able to remove, these board are not able. Thank you for watching this case study.